Random Battles to the Top is finally back. We are 2000 elo-ish and we have to hit 2500. This will be a daily series. We're starting it up again. So thank you to everyone who's tuned in for the last time and get ready for more. Now, we have Ninetales into Scyther, which is very good. They can have defog, but the main idea is we can lead Aurora Veil. Now, who do we have to take advantage of that? Granbull, good defensively, not really a punisher. Pelipper, it's alright. Luxray could be cool. Honestly, we don't have any Pokemon that benefit from Aurora Veil directly. Typically, you're looking for setup sweepers. Now, having the damage you take every turn is always good, but we don't have any particular synergies to take advantage of it. I'm gonna Blizzard now. I do expect them to switch, and lucky me, they do have Drizzle. So, I can't actually get it up. They can't either, though. So, what am I switching in? I could Freeze Dry for not enough damage. They're either Chesto Berry or Choice Specs, and I have an extension that tells me, this is public information, tells me what moves they can have. It is slightly controversial. The main idea is that you can't really police it, right? If your opponent is using it, you can't stop them. So it's been kind of accepted that you can use it, but I know some people consider it cheating. To be honest, at this point, for me, it's memory. I know everything by memory now. I don't know the exact percentages, but I know what Pokemon can do. So it's not as helpful for me. If you guys want, I'll turn it off. Let me know what you guys think down below. But either way, I have Pelipper with Roost. I have Calyrex. I don't like Calyrex too much because it invites Scyther to come back in. Now, the Scyther, I think, doesn't have U-turn. If you had U-turn, you would have used it on Ninetales. So I have ideas. I have a lot of options here. I think right now, I am going to go to Calyrex here. Hydro Pump, 27. That is not Choice Specs. Okay. I'm going to throw up a Leech. And I doubt it's U-turn. Oh, it's Bug Bite. I tried to get greedy and predict a Swords Dance. That was not a good play from me. As you can tell, I'm a little bit rusty right now. So we lose Calyrex for no reason. I had no reason to do that at all. But I got greedy predicting Swords Dance. And lucky me, they have a perfect counter in Zapdos. I have Luxray for that, though. We'll go Ninetales. Discharge. Now I Freeze Dry to hit Politoed. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but get 35. I'm going to drop another one in. Okay. They Hydro, but I've weakened Politoed, which is good. But I now realize I have no good switch in. Shadow Sneak. It is Chesto Berry, yep. They go to more Pico. I have Granbull. Okay. They knock me off. I have Play Rough. Not looking good, but as long as we have Luxray, we are one Trailblaze away from winning. Come on. Earthquake? Oh, I got the predict right too. Unfortunate. Okay, that worked. Okay, that didn't work though. Okay, let's try again. There we go. This time we got it. So it worked out in the end. We're opening up Luxray. If we can get Luxray going, we can do it, but it's going to be tricky. If they go to Politoed here, I'm going to Thunder Wave immediately. It is interesting. They go to Politoed. Yeah, we'll Thunder Wave that. They're going to rest Chesto. There we go. I'm going to go to Pelipper now. Why not? That's strong. Okay. I could also U-turn. I could also Hydro. I'm going to Hydro. Predicting more Pico. Didn't work. That's fine. Okay. It worked. I really want to Hydro again. Predicting more Pico. Oh, this is I'm fine with. I'm fine with because now they're giving up the opportunity. The one thing you can't give up is a free turn, and they've given me a lot of them by resting without the chest shell. Now let's see if Luxray can do it. Now, to be honest, it's pretty unlikely that Luxray can pull off a, a 1v5, is it? But, they've already revealed Pokemon who are pretty weak, right? Terra Normal Facade does get a knockout. There we go, Luxray. They go to Scyther again. And here comes another Facade. They have no switch in. There we go. Now, I'm sorry for doubting you. I said you couldn't do a 1v5. This is a 1v5. Yeah, just keep facading. There's no switch in. Final Pokemon, Shiftry, who does Faint. Okay, GG. We do win game 1 after not playing too well. We lost Calyrex for no reason. But things worked out in the end. Alright, Mew into Gallade. It's alright. We have Victory Bell, double Grass Poison. We have our own Mesprit. We have like a lot of type overlap. And then we have sweepers like Hexorus and Goldengo. We don't have a lot of speed on the team, but we do have, Sucker Punch, so it's not terrible. I'm very scared of, Night Slash. I'm gonna go to Amoonguss to Scout. Is it Night Slash? What's going on? Yeah, Night Slash, 45. That is banded. Okay, that is banded. Okay. I'll drop in a Spore, figure out what they have. Okay, worked out. Now what, though? I don't have any moves that do a lot of damage. I can Giga Drain, maybe. They go to Vikavolt. Ooh, Vikavolt's a tricky matchup. I don't need 2 Grass Poison types. I'm going to Sludge Bomb on Sticky Web here. Just get good damage on a Pokemon that I'm weak to. And we get the Poison, which is very good. You know what? I'm going to greed a little bit here. Actually, I'm not going to greed a little bit here. What I want to do... So, I am incredibly weak to Sticky Web. This is already an incredibly negative matchup. Because, Amoonguss weak to Sticky Web. Victory Bell weak. Mew weak. Mesprit not. Goldengo's weak. Hexorus is weak. Entire team weak to Sticky Web. This is a major, major problem. I cannot win by outspeeding you. I'm going to have to play more defensively. And I think I'm going to keep Amoonguss around to help me, in that endeavor of trying to be a little bit more defensive, a little bit more compact here. So, Bug Buzz coming in. I can't do much about it. I can go Goldengo maybe. I can try pivoting around a little bit here. Okay. And I Shadow Ball now. I'm okay with taking a Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, whatever. Yeah, very tricky matchup. Sticky Web alone invalidates, almost half the team. So we're going to have to be very careful around Sticky Web. Mesprit's a good option. It's immune. It has Encore. It's definitely not the best, but it is an option. We're going to play around our defensive capabilities here. They can't really go to Gallade, so we're going to find out a new Pokemon, which is also valuable. Yeah, type overlaps, like having significant type overlap and also being weak to Sticky Web makes it a more challenging matchup. But that's part of random battles, right? You have to be able to adapt. So it's not terrible. It's not like auto lose, but it is something to be aware of. They go to Tyranitar, okay. 116, 142. This is bad. I have to I'm gonna die. So I could Terra Steel, make it rain. They could be greedy and go for Stealth Rock too. I could try and catch them on a greed and just Focus Blast. Do I have Drain Punch? I don't. Okay. I have Close Combat on Mew. I think at some point I am going to have to... take a risk. I'm going to go for it. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I don't have really another option. I'm going to go to Mew here. The reason I like Mew is I don't faint to knock off, and I can Close Combat in return. I don't faint to knock off, but I would take a huge amount of damage. Okay, I'm fine. I removed a Pokemon that's over... No! Are you kidding me? Oh, because I don't have Life Orb, right? I don't have Life Orb. That's why I didn't knock it out. The roll is 94 to 111. I got the low roll here, 96, but that can't be helped. Go a little U-turn here. And then I think if we can find an opportunity for Haxorus's Dragon Dance, we get one Dragon Dance, and we're still pretty slow, but maybe we're fast enough. It's going to be tricky. And I did make a little mistake here because I forgot that when I get knocked off, I don't have Life Orb, so it's not a guaranteed KO. It's only a likely KO, and I didn't get it. They go to Vikavolt. Okay. So they're interested in keeping Tyranitar alive? I'm not sure I entirely agree with it, but we'll take it. I'm okay with them keeping a low health Tyranitar around. If they go to Gallade, I'm not really too happy. And I still have a defensive Terra, which I can leverage, but definitely not good being down 5-4 with Sticky Web up. I have ideas I can play for in the late game, like late game Victory Bell Sucker Punch. So it's not completely bad. They go to Ninetales. Now that is a little bit bad. In fact, it's a little bit really bad. Sludge Bomb 32. No poison. I will have to Terra Steel. The problem is Encore. It does have Encore, yeah. So if I can Terra Steel Haxorus and get maybe two going, it's not great though. Let's go to Mesprit. Blizzard doing 26, not a lot. We're going to get Stealth Rock up. Just a little bit more putting things in range. We want to find out if the Ninetales has Encore, or we want to be the ones who Encore Ninetales. Both of them are fine. They go to Altaria. Okay, that's not bad. I Encore that. If they try to Dragon Dance, I'm Encoring. Okay, that worked. Okay, things are materializing here. What if I can create the Haxorus Terra Steel Dragon Dance? Am I in play? I think it's in play. You know, I think, given the context of the game, I think we have to go for it. Okay, U-turn into Haxorus. That's fine. Terra Steel Dragon Dance. We're going to try and get two of them. It's very predictable. It's not... It is incredibly predictable, in fact. But at this point, it can't be helped. We're going to try and get two Dragon Dances off. If we can get two of them off, then maybe we're in business here. Maybe. No, there are other problems too. Because if we have to use a Dragon-type move to beat Altaria, then we're locked in and Ninetales beats us right after. Let's try it, okay? Ah, critical hit. Okay, well, we have one more. We have achieved speed dominance here if we can get one more. We should be outspeeding the rest of the team. But that crit is incredibly annoying. It's also really strong. Like, even 38 on a crit's a lot. I will have to flinch the Altaria, it looks like. Maybe. Depends on what they're trying to do here. Yeah, 39 on a crit. I mean, the regular Brave Bird's doing, what, 24-ish? It has Earthquake, presumably. I have to... $24. Okay, wait a minute. What if... Hold on. I can Outrage. They could Terra Steel here, which is bad, but I can Outrage, because even if they go to... They Terra Steel, okay. 25. Haze, okay. So they might not have Earthquake. 26, alright. Locked in 3 is bad. If it was locked in 2, I could Dragon Dance one more time. Lum? Okay, 194. Yeah, this is over. This is really over. Maybe if it was a 2-hit, I could have been fine. But nah, this is over for sure. Yeah, the crit also mattered. But, you know, if whatever, right? We'll have to give up Haxorus here to Ninetales. We'll go to a Moongus who can live a hit. Yeah, you can live one hit and Sludge Bomb. Okay. Come on, Poison? No, that's fine. Giga Drain's a little bit better. I should have done that. That's fine. Okay, 3v3, and Victory Bell could do stuff. Victory Bell, well, I mean, there's a Gallade. They go to Bruxish, okay, which is bad. Oh, yeah, this is over. Crunch, okay. Alright, maybe I have a chance of making it out. Okay. Maybe Victory Bell can do it. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Victory Bell versus the entire world. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I mean, there are challenges, but there are a lot of challenges, you know. They go to Gallade, okay. We're going to have to get more than one turn wake. They have to stay asleep for long enough. But maybe, just maybe, we have an idea. They go to Tyranitar. I don't know why they did that. Because now their Veil is gone. Okay. Okay, I think we can do it. The way it's looking, we need to hit a Power Whip on Gallade. Yep, they are guaranteed to sleep here. We have to hit the Power Whip. And then we can Sucker Punch the Bruxish. There we go. And even if they have Aqua Jet, they'd be locked into it. So I think, you know, somehow we have navigated... Yeah, they're going to feint to Sandstorm too. Alright, that was a very close game, but we get the win. Thanks to Victory Bell, an unsung hero, high level because it's not a very good Pokemon. Game 3, Pachirisu into Milotic. Overall, a pretty good match. Oh, we have Vaporeon. That's a good matchup. No matter what happens, we U-turn into Vaporeon. We're always fine. Glastrier is kind of cool. Delphox kind of cool. Metagross cool. The reason I like the team is we are perfectly positioned where we have enough of a defensive backbone, Vaporeon, Metagross, and then we have our offensive Pokemon too. And we have Wish. So I'm very happy with the matchup. They go to Giratina, okay. That's a problem for Squawk. Actually, it's a problem for my whole team, isn't it? Because it can Willow is the main problem. I can try Vaporeon, but if it's Calm Mind, then it's a different issue. So, Calm Mind or Willow, one of the two. Could I go to Squawkabilly? No. I have Encore Pachirisu, I do. Okay. I'm going to go to Vaporeon. I'm going to throw off an Ice Beam. We're going to find out more information about Giratina. I don't like having to reveal... Okay, that's good. They switched out. That's a cool 60. Oh, that's a really cool 60. Okay. And they were scared of Vaporeon. Makes me think maybe it's not Calm Mind, or maybe they had other reasons for switching out. They could still be Calm Mind. I'm just going to greed. Yeah, I'm going to greed because I didn't feint to Leaf Storm anyway, and I have Protect leftovers to heal. I have Pokemon like Milotic to farm to heal. So I greeded on the staying frozen there. They go to Clefable. That's a Metagross switch in for me. They Calm Mind. They should be scared. I'm going to Stealth Rock. There we go. Milotic's going to be... I'm going to knock off predicting them to predict Vaporeon. I don't think you're going to Water Move into Vaporeon. You're going to get a little bit aggressive here and try and push my advantage. They Scald. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I got punished. I got punished. That's fine, though. Yep, now they go back to Sceptile. Glastrier should handle that. I got punished for my greed. Substitute? Leftovers, interesting. So it can have Focus Blast, Giga Drain. Delphox is good for that. No, we dodge anyway. Oh, this Pokemon's annoying. Okay. I think we've maneuvered it, kind of. Okay, we have maneuvered it. Yeah, now we go to Squawkabilly, and we have Brave Bird, which should cleave through everything. Yep, Giratina versus Squawkabilly. Yeah, 53. Squawkabilly is just better than Giratina. Look at that. We do have to be careful. They go to Darkrai. Okay. I can play a little safe here. I'm going to go to Glastrier. Yeah, we take that easily. Their Life Orb doesn't really matter. It could have Hypno, which is annoying. They go to Milotic. I go to Vaporeon. I can Wish. I can Scald. I can Ice Beam. I'm going to Wish to heal up Metagross if they go Clefable. They're Ice Beaming too. They are competitive, so I can Scald Burn them too if I want to. Yep. Okay, that's good. Long-term damage. Yeah, they're kind of locked in. I want to be careful here. I don't want to be too aggressive. Let's go Metagross. Heal up Metagross. We need it for Clefable. Back to Vaporeon, we Wish. They're going to keep Scalding into my whatever I switch into. So I don't want to go to Squawkabilly and get burnt. So I'm just going to play it calm for now. Because they only have, a limited amount of recover, we can keep Scalding for, essentially free. We don't have to get too predict. We don't have to, but we can get a little predicty. They're unaware, by the way. They took Stealth Rock damage. Which means they're also going to take Scald Burn damage if it comes down to it. And we have Encore Pachirisu. We have to be careful. We get the Scald Burn. Go to Pachirisu. We threaten Encore, so I'm going to U-turn on the switch. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now we can go to Delphox. Fire Blast should be doing a lot of damage. They can't really touch us here. Go to Milotic. I could have Psyshocked to get a little bit predicty there if I wanted to. I could have definitely Psyshocked. I'm going to play it safe here. Yep, I can just keep doing that. Oh, I forgot about Overgrow. I cannot just keep doing that, actually. Okay. There we go. I'm hitting every hustle move, too, so I'm getting lucky. This has not been a clean day for me. I've been playing not optimally at all, and I've not been punished yet. But that's something that's going to have to improve over time. They have not committed Terra. Yeah, they have not. Okay. The funny thing is Pachirisu Speed ties Darkrai. I'm going to go and just quick attack for damage. Yeah, 30. That's fine. Pachirisu, I'll discharge. Speed tie coming up. But even if they win the speed tie, they don't do enough damage to me. Yeah, that's fine. Don't flinch me, though. Okay. Go to Clefable. U-turn. Metagross in. Calm Mind. Knock off. Get rid of the leftovers. Yep, they do Terra Fire. Critical hit, 22. And I go to Delphox now, and I target the weaker angle, so I'm always winning. Yeah, with no leftovers. Yeah, we're always winning from here. Okay, pretty calm games overall. Not played perfectly. You know, still a little rusty, but we got some good wins here. This should be over. Oh, special attack drop gets ignored by unaware. There we go. Go to Glacier. We have our Terra still. Don't even care about getting Scald Burned. We're setting up Pachirisu in the end. Yep, doesn't matter. There we go. GG. We hit 2100. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode number 2.